We're here today while the legendary Wid performs self-archeology on the wonderful memorabilia he has collected over the years. Let's go see what Wid has today. Hey, Wid. Why are you dressed like that?
How do you expect me to dress, John? What, do you want me to wear a thong? Come on. It's barbecue country. Hey, folks, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Legendary Wid's storage space. And I'm here doing self-archeology. And I got a lot of stuff in here, everything, books, records. But a lot of times I collect things to help me along in my 30 years or 40 years of comedy. I've been a comedian for a long time, but I get my inspiration. It's because I'm a big fan. That's why I love it so much. Any comedian, I'll go watch and I'll find a good thing about them. Never met a comedian I didn't like, all right? And that's true. This is where I got my start, though, from, of course, from Mad magazines, all right? Did I have the other one? I had another one here. Okay, Mad magazine, look at that right there. All right, they were crazy. The Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, they go in the great thing. Don Martin. This was just how they made people look so phony. It was a beautiful thing at a surprise party. Look at these people. They look like real people. That's what we enjoyed it so much. I can't believe one of the biggest shows of the 1960s. Sock it to me, sock it to me, sock it to me. Okay? No, it's not it's not the Man from U.N.C.L.E. Okay? It was Laugh-In. Remember Laugh-In? Okay, a lot of careers were started on it. Presidents were on this. I think 2 presidents, might have been Ford, might have been on it too. But inside Laugh-In, and it has the writers, and they would just go over jokes and jokes and jokes. And here's Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn, her career started with that. She approached every problem with an open mouth, okay? But Alan Seuss, who can remember Alan Seuss? He was one of those gender fluid guys that were acceptable back then, you know? Right over here, Joanne Worley. I have the same birthday, September 6th, Joanne Worley. And, of course, the one, the only, they're all in here. The only, Rowan and Martin themselves. Look at doing all those. Boy, were they lucky when that came along, because the guy who smoked died first, you know that. Love the 7-Year Itch, okay? Everybody, Marilyn Monroe, you know how I love Marilyn. This is the funniest one of her movies, The 7-Year Itch, by Mr. Wilder. Now, pardon my bloopers. Now, did you ever hear this? Look at that son of a bitch run, okay? That's a sports announcer saying that, okay? Or the kid show host saying, that ought to keep them little bastards, happy, when off mic. You know, the things still happen today. But it was a guy named Kermit Shafer. And he used to just do it on the radio, but look how they include the television there. That's so cool. The early days of TV, and the TV is like going, oh, I can't look, like see no evil. And the radio has its, I think that was the logo, and they added this logo. It was the logo for the radio. He had his fingers in the ears, okay? So you couldn't hear that. But that's, of course, you got pun humor out of that, all right? That was part of, this was a record. Everybody listened to Kermit Shafer. It was on the television, as seen on television. Of course, one of my, where I first started, I started at gong shows, okay? That's how long ago. And it got so big, okay? It got so big, and here at the Midtown Theater, there he has come and seen some stuff I could never show on TV. Okay, and what's his name again?
Chuck Barris.
Chuck Barris, okay. who wrote the song Palisades Park and turned into a spy after this movie bombed big time. Nobody wanted to go see the Gong Show when you could see it free on TV. But isn't that funny that there was a major sneak preview right here on on Chestnut and Broad, okay? Right, and at the same time, Coal Miner's Daughter, Alan Arkin and Simon. Alan Arkin I always makes me laugh for some reason. It's his cadence, how he talks. Silent Scream, anything else? Oh, TV's 1995. You know what I do sometimes to make me laugh, John? Sometimes I actually look at the old want ads and call up and see if the job is still available. Okay. I used to have a job. I sold crystal balls to circuses.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I made a fortune. Okay. But one of the things, if I can show, it's almost a Dead Sea Scroll. Okay. This is what I used to find when I was would junk pick old games. This is from a game called Concentration. I don't know if you remember it from TV. But Concentration, they would give you little puzzles to find out. They have a word for it, and it might as well be spring. Okay, this is the Dead Sea Scrolls for a prop comic right over here. For a punster, let's see what this one would say. Sure as shooting. Sure as shooting. Okay, I don't know. I've never heard that expression. Somebody put it on the back. But let's do a couple more. But look at how long this was, and look at how many of these that you could do. All right. Spot check. Right over there. Spot check. Right over there. The yin or pen spin ace. Wide open spaces.
How about the one above it?
What's this? Better late than never. Better late than never. Hey, and it's better late than never now, folks. We're right over here. Remember the game Concentration? You had to concentrate. And I'm concentrating on finding a lot of stuff here, doing archaeology on myself in my storage space. That has been the legendary Wid. Thank you, guys.